better to have the space than nanite. And I know some people will say, well, you could just sell them. Yeah, that wouldn't do me any good either. And to be honest, if one day I get enough and don't want to play this challenge anymore, then I will have a nice lump sum of nanites and money, because I'll probably end up at some point at 4 billion where I can't earn any more. And when that's reached, then the question is, what do I want to do? Do I want to just leave them? Do I want to actually build into the game? I don't know. But I would say this is not the only challenge I'm starting. I am not streaming Friday and Saturday. Sunday I'm back streaming. That will be Starfield. I've decided that will lay on Sundays. It's in my schedule as well, so you can see it there. Then Monday I will start a permadeath. I don't know how many times I will be starting that, because I know when I started the survival game, I struggled in the beginning, so depending where I start, if I start a place like I started here today, it would be absolutely fine. But if I start on a planet where there is no caves, nothing, I can kind of stop and breathe until I can realize what the whole thing is, well, then it's going to be very, very difficult. So it's tricky, and that's where I don't really know what route it's going to be. It could be it will be fine, or it could be it will be absolutely horrible. But that's one thing where we actually have to take a look and see how it goes. I might suck at it, but so this has come out. Unfortunately, a lot of things happened on top of each other. I was on holiday, and I knew I was going to play Starfield when I came back, and I did that, but I had not predicted that No Man's Sky would release an update just before that, so that happened pretty much on top of my holiday, and I got one day with drops enabled, and that made me a little bit sad, because I like to get the drops, and I like to give it to my viewers as well. However, it went all through that, and I was back from holiday. I had one day playing the expedition, and then it was Starfield. Then I've been back playing going through the expedition, and finished that today, and started this, because this was planned to go Tuesday, Thursday, and permadeath Monday, Wednesday. So that is going to be the program for quite a while now. So that's where we go. So we will have to see whether this or permanent would drive me mad first. I can't tell. Even if I wanted to. So far this has been okay. I have kind of dropped all thoughts about money and nanites. I know I'm making nanites right now, but money is kind of out of my mind. So at least I got made a little bit of space. So what's the next one? It's the biofuel reactor. I need metal plating. 1. And I don't have enough ferrite for it, so gonna make sure at least I'm reasonably protected. So lucky ferrite is everywhere outside. That is the most common resource there is, and it is on all planets. And there is certain resources that is on all planets, and ferrite dust is one of them. So we can make a biofuel reactor. Where do I want to put that? Put that there. And I need a cable, a wire from there to there. So I can fuel that, and then I can go to the space station. Not that I have any reason to go there, but at least then I would not need launch fuel to go anywhere. So that is and I will say fine until I get some more. Question is, do I want to bring this with me or do I want to leave it here? It is actually relatively cheap to build one. So I will get another I will build another base at some point. What's that line? Okay. So that one goes in the spaceship. That one goes in the spaceship. That one goes in the spaceship. Well, in the first row I have all the soft things I need. I don't have any more soft spaces. Down here is everything that is not overly important. So here I have the metals. Here the more heavy metals. Here parts that can be useful. So the starship, I normally have down here what is needed to run it. Down here things which are not actually for sale, which I'm not allowed to sell anything, so that is going to be a little bit tricky anyway. So that is worth doing. Whenever I can do that, it's actually a good thing, because it's a free upgrade. So I'm actually going to take the ship and go there. So it's further away than I thought it would be, so I'm going to actually leave the atmosphere and come back. Because otherwise I will spend a lot of time going back. Just realized something. I might actually have been slightly stupid here. I'm not sure I actually can make what I need. Well, we'll have to find that out. Something, pentameter housing, sodium nitrate, and carbon nanotube. That one is a problem. That is the upgraded sodium. I did not think about that. Oh damn. Housing and carbon nanotypes I should hopefully be able to build. No. Oh damn. That is absolutely stupid. Oh. That I should have known better, but oh, don't do that. Going to be even worse because my ship didn't have fuel on. So I'd say you can take it with when you are in first person, and that is of course true. However, it can be so deep you have to actually use the terrain manipulator to get it. So it is not always black and white, it is sometimes something in between. So meta housing is one thing I don't have, so it doesn't mean I can't get it, but it's a little bit of a question about luck more than anything else. It's not something which just pop out in the open. It is something I can get from chests. So yeah, but it was stupid of me doing it like that. The problem is that I will have to go back to the base because I left the refiner there. I'm not going to build a new one just for that. must admit, normally I actually bring it with me anyway, but I thought that I didn't think I would need it, so it's and it's absolutely fine. You doesn't have to be any panic over that. There's plenty of other things we can panic over when that comes. This is not one of them. The thing is, it will stay on the map, so that it's not like it's lost forever. Feel free to ask questions if you have any why I'm doing this. The short version is because I was challenged to do it. And like everyone else, I like it. Well, I hope everyone else. I like a good challenge, and that's why on Monday is starting a permanent save as well. And then I can see what drives me mad first. I'm not sure which one would be the worst. This one is a normal save, but there is some caveats. Can't use any money. So that means no units, no nanites, no quicksilver. Trade is forbidden. Which for me is one of the rough things, because my playstyle is a lot to do with trade. And that is that is where it can be difficult. But I will say challenges is there to be either taken or not. That's a freaking portal, isn't it? Or is it just a monolith? It's just a monolith, okay. I mean, you can search for portals for almost ever and ever, and they can be hard to find. So it would kind of surprise me if I just come around the corner and there is one. However, there is something I actually like. Haven't seen them for a while. Hello, friends. The only problem is sentinels on this planet. They might be a little bit annoying when I'm doing things like this, but let's see. Metal fingers, my good old friend. And that's actually not bad because I need gold for my base, so I can put some solar panels up. That's actually a good place to start. Actually a very good place to start. Actually didn't think I would find any gold very soon, so that's actually a very good thing. This is a blessing in disguise, getting things you need quite early. Only thing is, I'm very aware of the sentinels. Because I don't want them to actually do me any harm either. So always look after those symbols, orange with 3 stars. It is always something which can be good. But also bear in mind that when you are mining with your mining laser, it might attract sentinels. But if they come and investigate you, well, to be honest, then you just stop what you're doing, wait and see if they go away. If they don't go away, then you go away. Not as someone suggested me, can't you just kill them? Yeah, you can. But you need to be very aware that they come back with all their friends. And depending on the level of them on the planet, the numbers is relevant with the aggression level and what how you encounter them. So yeah, I am aware of that. should not have tried to take the... Ah, damn. Okay, sometimes you pick the wrong choices. That is just unfortunate. There's nothing you can do a lot about. I would say that and that is absolutely what I mean, shit happens. Sometimes things just unfold and you don't have any real saying what to do with it. I must admit, I thought I knew the Viking, and it's normally all about showing some kind of strength with them. Don't look weak. And that is absolutely fine. You don't want to look weak, especially not with the Viking, but that's then the problem, that sometimes it just goes that way. I know I can't use money in any forms, but I'm still taking them as I normally would. So this is not really useful either. And I know I have a drop pod there, which I actually can't do anything about. I can not make one of the things I need to unlock it, so until I get that, it's a wasted one. Or I find some intimate housing somewhere. So I have at the moment 2 options. None of them is very good. So that's actually why I'm looking a little bit for buildings to see if something useful would be there. Oh, that is useful. That is one thing I always find useful. A crashed freighter. That is well, in this concept it might not be as useful as normal, but if I get some things I can use, then it's actually great. So actually that one can go over there, and so can that. Well, there should be a there. Yeah, crashed freighters hold 6 cargo holds or pods or whatever we want to call them, each containing something. It can be anything from money and nanites to highly illegal things sometimes, which can actually get you into a little bit of trouble. But it also can get you salvage data, it can give you upgrades to a freighter, which I don't have yet, but that is actually fine. They're called cargo pods, yeah. So what I do is I play this in first person as well, because then I don't have to dig for it. Starship launch fuel, that is useful. So bear in mind whenever you do these, when you open the cargo pod, there will be some exposure of radioactive it's a radioactive burst which comes, so you have to kind of run away as soon as you have taken the thing. Thank you for following. When you have taken So here I got nanites, that's not so useful. It would be in a normal game, but not here. So you chose to follow me just as I was looking at the pot, so I got a little bit brought out of my line of thought, but that's okay. And welcome to. I hope you will enjoy, and whether you are a lurker or a chatter, feel free. More stuff. So eventually you will kind of find out where the different pots are. They are always roughly the same place. That is there we are. But the thing is, the good thing by not digging is you don't get stuck in the hole you have dug. And that's one of the sorry, one of the big issues when you dig down is that the way in and the way out seems very simple, and yeah, I can do that. And then when you start getting startled with whatever is happening, then believe me, you can't remember where the way is. And it's not just you, it's everyone. We get into that situation where we think we have control and then suddenly we don't. Oh, that was what I needed.
Radiation protection falling.
That was actually very, very good. So this was beneficial after all. So I still have a problem. I don't have the shelf. What I should do is I should actually go to the base, make the sodium nitrate in the refiner, and then return to the pot and get that free slot. That would be the best thing to do. And I do know that this is jumping forward and back, but as I have to scavenge for everything in this game, and literally everything, I need to do things the right way, whether I want or not. Remember, this is a challenge. It's not supposed to be the easy way. However, you might actually be able to get some inspiration to your normal game. And that's not much sodium I have. Rub. That was luckily not a lot I needed, so... But it goes 2 to 1, so I held half the amount I got. But it's not a problem because the surplus sodium nitrate I can use as sodium in most situations. If I need it with my exosuit, I actually can. So I put this over to ferrite dust because I need something like metal plating and all that as well. So yeah, the thing is that it's not always straightforward, and this that I can't use nanites to shop with either means that I can't buy upgrades, but there are other ways to get upgrades, and there's other ways of getting things you normally would have to buy. So that part is actually quite okay. And this is going to take quite a while, so what I actually will do while I do it is put I of course need the metal plating. I knew that, and that was why I started. How many can I make? 4. That's okay. 4 is a good number. So I like to put these on the roof. You can actually put them as close as you want, but I don't have any more chromatic metal for now, so that is actually fine. So I put them together. Can I build? I need condensed carbon now. Okay, at least I got some of it done. So what I actually can do, I can connect that for now. I know I'm getting a lot of weird cabling, but that is as it is. I would like that done because the rusted metal is worthless in the sense that you can't use it for anything, but as 2 rusted metal turns into no, 1 rusted metal turned into 2 ferrite dust, it actually makes it more valuable. Even though these are only 14 each, the rusted metal is 20, but as it creates 2, it's worth 28, and then you can actually refine it to pure ferrite, which is worth more, 1-to-1. So that's actually not a bad trade. So that's a way to make money if you want to. That is actually to upgrade whatever you find, unless you need it to something specific. So I need to go out and find sodium. That is going to be the hardest part, but I could use an advanced mining laser, but I don't have that, so that's not going to happen. So I need, and that goes 2-to-1 as well, so how much did I actually need for the battery? 100. That means I can build 1 battery. Okay. Condensed carbon is the same as what I did with the sodium. No, I got the sodium. I got the sodium nitrate. What did I need sodium for then? Oh well. I think I'm confusing myself right now. That is... Again, that's not the first time that happened, so... So... I'm just going to replace that one there. I'm going to remove it. Then I'm going to put it up to up to that one. So it's connected to the battery, and voila, we then have a teleporter that actually works as long as there's power. That battery is not going to last forever, but that's a start. So that's a start. So can I now? Now I might not have. No, I don't have enough carbon. But I have everything else. So go and get some carbon. I saw there was a sentinel lurking around. That is again one of the things that do happen. So, as I said, the good thing is carbon and condensed carbon works on the same thing. So if you have upgraded one of them, yeah, it's fine. You can actually still use it. So, as I know there's sentinels lurking around, I'm actually taking a little bit more than I need because that suddenly happens. And then either you have to wait for them to leave or for me to leave. And I think I prefer me to leave in this situation. Is there anything else in this one? Nope. Then let's go to the pot and get a slot for... Well, it's not entirely free, but find that, otherwise I will need to do like that. It is that. So the thing is, I'm going to spend navigational data to get these, but I also need to make sure I actually have the things I need to use them. So, and that can be a little bit more slow than normal, because if I don't have the recipe to make things, I know I get and can get in the wild as well. So I hope that will actually be beneficial. I didn't make that even though I was thinking about it. That was a little bit stupid. So there is two things here. Either I go for a lot of storage, or I go for keeping me alive. What do I want? I actually think, that's my hunch, I actually think I will go for keeping me alive first. Because that way I can actually, I would say survival is more important than actually have a lot of stuff. So that was at least that one done. You can find these by log as well, but most people use navigational data, these navigation data, to buy the charts on space stations. So there are those options, and of course I should have put some fuel on.
Technology recharge.
Can actually use uranium to it, which I have quite a nifty part amount of as well, so that's actually quite good. So this is the only investigate the space station. Okay, I will. I'm a little bit forced to follow the kind of quest line there is, so mission line. Because I know that's the only way I actually can get enough free stuff from the beginning, at least, to give me proper survival. So let's investigate the space station. I know I cheated a little bit and went there early, but by the way, be careful when you shoot around space station, because if you hit them, Sentinel interceptors will come and investigate, and well, they will attack. So that's not really a good thing to encounter. So what do you want me to investigate here? Okay, I will have to talk to them on this side. In the old days, it was actually a little bit of a problem that if you talk to the wrong one, it oh, that's him. I haven't talked to him, so I normally only talk to the owners, the race which is the owners. I think I might have made a mistake, but let's see. Oh. Aliens. Yeah, I'm getting milestones, but they are worth noting, to be honest. No, I already fallen into that trap. What if I talk to one I already talked to? So this is the thing I'm not allowed to. So I'm going to go back to my base, which will be there. And that's, you can always teleport to your base, but if you don't have a teleporter, you can't teleport out again. Still sentinels. coded coordinates. Okay. Seems like I have to take my ship and go there, which is fine. I have no problem with that. So it can be relatively close. I normally take it over the planet if it's less than a minute. If it's bigger, I normally go out in space and down because that saves some time. But on the other hand, you also sometimes want to fly over the planets because it gives you, sometimes you can see buildings, crashed freighters, things which you might want to investigate. So, talk about have I already visited this? I don't recall, but I can actually find out of that when I go to this one here, because if I have been here, it will say save only, but as I haven't been, then it would be save and charge. And the thing is, you can see them here, not with pictures, that normally would be with pictures, but this is the places I have found. And when I actually go out here, if I upload all the information I have, I will get nanites out of it. I will do that at some point, but as I'm not allowed to use my nanites, then, well, it is just as it is. But the thing is that thermal protection, it's very nice. It actually gives me things I can kind of use. This is for high temperature. And I'm actually putting it on here, even though I don't need it at this point. But when I then go to a hot place, then I have some shielding to protect me. And there is bonus putting them all pretty much together. So it's not the best way of sitting them. They need to be sitting more in a better pattern. But that's going to happen down the line, not right now. That is the real challenge for this. This one gives nanites, that's fine, and money. I take them even though I can't use them, but it's also a little bit interesting to see how much I actually get out of it without wanting to make money. I'm a little bit curious. That has always been my approach to the game is it's an approximately position, yeah. Is it sending me over to? Is that the one I already went to? Honestly. Have I been stupid here? Might not be the same, but so always make sure you check your protection. I don't have any pyrite, so I think it's pyrite I need. So, but it was here. So what does it happen? I would say these at some point runs out. That's unfortunately one of the problems I find in No Man's Sky, is that all the good stuff actually runs out. So I am going to have a problem because I can't purchase the microprocessors. I need to find them. So I'm going to check if this was the freighter I already found. Look like it.
Radiation protection falling.
So I will take all I can, because I might find something which is useful. Antimatter housing, which is good, then I can actually get another drop pod. Standing on top of it, I believe. That's the one over there. It's not the one I need. There we are. I have to mark them, but that's all well and fine. Oh, a multi-tool expansion slot. That is a good one to get at this point. Oh, that was nice.
Extreme subterranean radiation detected.
space in my exosuit. Blasted. Okay. Well, that there is a solution to. Ah. Again.
Radiation protection falling.
So at least that was kind of positive. So what now? Take flight. Install the hyperdrive. I have a problem with the microprocessors. So I can't make them. And I can't buy them. So I have to find them. That is going to be a challenge. That is really going to be a challenge. I don't really know how I deal with that. The only thing I can think of is actually to go out and try to find things around you, cargo drops, etc. That's the only thing I can think of. So does that have anything to tell me? No. So what is the best approach? I need chromatic metal, so I can actually produce some of that. That is that's the easy part. It's more the difficult part of it, which I'm not quite sure what's the best approach is. While I'm sitting here doing this, I'm going to take a very short bathroom break again. So I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. So stay with me. So back again, and this is ready. That's a good thing. I'm going to run this through so it doesn't take up too many slots as well. I will actually leave that in work here while I go out and actually try to scan a little bit and see what is around. There's a cargo drop. Some animals. There's some cargo drop. Have I taken that? That's the question. Spirit. Cobalt. Boretic solid container.
Thermal protection falling.
So let's go take a look at that. I don't know if I've taken it. So it is telling me that I need to install that. I do this now. Then when we get the microprocessor one way or another making money, that's not really going to help me whatsoever. Yeah, I'm actually not going there, so because I can't. I can't trade, so I would be breaking the rules already if I tried to do that, and that's not really going to happen. So I have to find other ways. I already been here. Okay. That's fine. There. So cargo drops can actually hold a lot of different things, which I would say is well, that was one. Curious with that one because I'm not quite sure what that actually would hold. So something on the way there. Oh, whoa. Don't fall down and hold. That is not healthy. There's a lot of things in this game which is not healthy. Falling in weird places is one of them. I can tell you. I got a little bit confused there. Do I have 4 now? Yeah, I do. That's actually interesting. It seems to go a little bit more easy than I expected. It's like the game is holding a hand over me at the moment. Let's see if that continues. So sometimes you just walk around using your eyes. Sometimes you're using your scanners a lot. I normally would use my scanners more than my eyes because they actually normally works a little bit better than my eyes, but I do also kind of try my So you also have to keep an eye on something I haven't scanned.
Units received.
Just covered. So I don't know if I have to dig for it or you can. Nah, it looks like you have to dig. Which is fine. So I don't have a weapon, so that is a little bit of a problem. Okay. What does it actually take to build the weapon? Carbon nanotubes, 3. Can I make 3 of them? The problem is, certain things you need a weapon for.
Technology installed.
Oh, yeah. That was not what I was expecting.
Thermal protection falling.
That was not what I was expecting, so,
Thermal protection falling.
who knows that the other sentinel comes back. Oh, now he comes. There's nothing to see here. Damn, it's just money. Damn. So this is hey well, I started my new challenge game where I'm not allowed to use money. I finished the expedition and that was a little bit boring, to be honest. So how are you? Yeah, no trade, no use of money, nanites or quicksilver. So it goes a little bit. Oh yeah, I saw that. Was advertised. So is it good?
Thermal protection falling.
This is.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Well, that might be my problem as well. As you know, I'm always happy to make money and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm up for a challenge and that is, that's okay. Oh, I've never really been a big fan of racing games. There was some fun times in the old days, but that was probably more because they actually not were very good. No, my son played it when it came out because he was very fascinated at that it was the whole North America. Yeah, no, that's I do like real life driving. That I have a lot of fun with, but. Games I feel it a little bit so that might be useful. It's funny. No, I've never got to that part. I'm not. I don't know if that was what I got blueprints for in the expedition. I actually didn't really check them out. I was so tired of it, so I just as quickly as possible finished it and then started a new game. This one. This is a problem.
Technology recharge.
I should not go for the dark side either. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen pictures and it is, what are they called? Yeah, it is like being on Tatooine with that type. Talk about Tatooine, one of the planets I landed on in Starfield looked exactly like Tatooine, so I felt there was some Star Wars reference there. That is not cool. That is not cool. Yeah, I think there is a lot of inspiration coming across sometimes. Well, I mean, to be honest, Star Trek and Star Wars has influenced a lot of people's life through the last, well, 40, 50 years. And even if you were not somehow a fan, it would have influenced your perception of things.
Technology recharge.
Oh. I must admit, I think I've watched every TV series and movies which was with something in space. It's always fascinated me, and I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't watch that, that's not good. You need to watch more Star Trek, more Star Wars. I might do, but that doesn't mean I can't watch other things as well. I also watch Doctor Who, and that I do with a lot of intriguing pleasure sometimes. Because it is exactly what it is. You sit and watch something, your fantasy, your imagination starts working, and can't really be any better than that. Yeah, it's I have always been fascinated how they imagine life in space is. I wish I would live long enough to find out if they were right or wrong. I have a feeling they might be very wrong, but who knows? Yeah, it's what I find fascinating now is the new space telescopes actually can find out that there are planets that is within a range with could hold life of their suns, and all that kind of things, and that has always been what people say, no, that is never going to be possible, but now they say, oh, it is actually very possible. And possible is good. It's not certain it actually matters anything, but it's good.
Thermal protection falling.
Mm. And those kind of things that make you think. But I always said, and that I will keep saying, it doesn't make sense if we are the only life there is in the universe. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. It's... Hello, Wicked. How are you? Yeah, I mean, there's enough space and possibility, I think, that it could go. Well, I have always thought that there must be more than I know it's always been discussed that life is something which happens randomly under certain circumstances and so on and so on and so on. Okay. You like well, I honestly don't know. There is some very interesting points about it, and I mean, I will not say it doesn't exist because I don't see. No. Tuesday and Thursday I will play this one, which is the no money challenge. Monday I start the permadeath. Sunday I will be playing Starfield. I still want to hold a little bit onto that. So as I finished the expedition today, I decided to start this, and it's already become interesting because I'm short of certain things, but I think I will get through it. But if I can start on a planet like I started here on permadeath, then I will be fine. I actually spawned next to a cave, so I went into the cave and I got my bearings, and so now I will start permadeath on Monday, so that will be a little bit of entertainment for those who want to laugh if it goes wrong. So this will be kind of the advertisement for that. Sunday, Starfield. Monday, permadeath. Tuesday, continue this. So I'm in for a lot of challenges at the moment, and no, I actually like to be challenged. That sounds good. I might need all the moral support I can. Or not, who knows? It might actually go. I was concerned about survival mode, and that actually didn't really go too bad. So, yeah. I'm actually just sitting and cleaning up because we're coming up to 1 o'clock, which is kind of my deadline. So it's this has so far been interesting because normally I would start making money from the beginning and go for buying stuff, selling stuff. And here I need microprocessors because I can't make them myself, and I actually have to scavenge for cargo drops. So yeah, it gives a lot more exploration on the planet, but and I built a little bit bigger base than I normally would do in the beginning, just to make sure that I had some space to be in. But yeah, now you ask about multiverse. I have friends and families who believe that very, very much as a thing, and as I always say to them, I will not reject the theory, but I don't feel we have any proof of it either. But whether we would get that, would we even know that? That is a very, very good question. So, I will actually start to back out and say thank you to all who have been watching, and I hope you have enjoyed gameplay on a challenge with no money, no units, no nanites, no quicksilver that is not allowed to be used. Selling and buying is not allowed, and the rules are on my Facebook page, and there is a link on my Twitch page if you want to see the rules. And it's been interesting because you have to think very differently how you play, but I think I'm actually learning something about the game doing that as well. So yeah. So for me now, I will say good night. Yes, and repair. So you too. So yeah, getting new ships will be find crashed ones. I'm allowed to spend navigation data and buy charts, and I'm allowed to use what is it called? Salvage data to buy building parts and that kind of things. But no units, no nanites, no quicksilver. So yeah, that's the challenge, and But I know I will get ships, and I will get them from salvaging them. That I have done before. So yeah, I will say good night, and everyone take care. See you again on Sunday for Starfield, Monday for Permadeath, or Tuesday for continuing that. Every time I come on is from 8 o'clock UK time. So thank you for watching, thank you for following, and take care out there, and see you next time. Have a good weekend, all of you.